Hey guys, welcome. Nick here. Oops, you can see my name Andy, but it's my second account. This account is only at XP level 1, but it has something like 850 trophies, so I think that's not too bad for an XP level 1. I use this battle deck with all the cards at XP level 1. I use some epic cards and some common and rare cards. I have this bomb tower to defense and this prince and witch for pushing. Because as you can see from the look of the deck, it's pretty vulnerable against airtroops like baby dragon, minion, balloon, etc. But it does work pretty good for me. Let's see some replay. Okay, on our first replay, my opponent is in XP level 6. He's wishing me good luck. Anyway, I'm the one who's supposed to wish him good luck, and he will be able to see that in a minute. He drops his prince and baby dragon. As I said, I'm vulnerable against air troops like baby dragon, but he took my first tower at his first push. Then I have my prince and my witch ready. That's my pushing card. He uses arrow, but that doesn't do anything. And on my first push, I took down his first tower. Then I dropped this musketeer to take down the baby dragon, but not quietly. This baby dragon took down my bomb tower along with some skeleton army. Then I dropped my witch again. The witch shall take down this giant skeleton, but both of them cost 5 elixir or something like that, so it's an equal. Then I use my skeleton army and prince to push against his crown tower. They did quite a bit of damage, but not much. And then he dropped his minion and baby dragon. How could things be worse? He took down my second tower, but then I am again on the push with prince and musketeer instead of witch, and that worked pretty well too. And now he's telling a good game. So a 3 crown victory against an XP level 6. And this deck doesn't win against only XP level 6, it also win against XP level 5, and sometimes I also win against level 7. I know it sounds impossible, but yeah, it does happen. Being an XP level 1, I do sometimes win against XP level 7. I'll show you that in a minute. And this deck had a bit of difference from the previous one. I used my baby dragon instead of musketeers because baby dragon have the ability to deal some more damage, but as you can see, he took care of all of my troops with his, so how you can say how strong he is. Then I have my troops, my pushing troops, my prince and witch. Though my witch died, my prince took care of one of his tower, and on the other hand side I dropped a baby dragon that did quite a bit of damage on his second tower. Then he drops his balloon and musketeer. As I said, I'm pretty vulnerable against air troops like balloon, and he takes down my first tower. But that's not something to worry yet. He drops his prince and this baby dragon, and now I have I'm sorry, he dropped his mini P.E.K.K.A. and I dropped my baby dragon. Then I have my troops ready. I have my prince and witch, and that's my pushing troop, and that should be good. But that was not good enough to take a 3 crown. Then he's on the push again with his balloon. That's worrying me, so I dropped my baby dragon to stop him. And then I have my prince and baby dragon. So my prince died, and he had his musketeer to take down my baby dragon. And then I have my prince on the field and this skeleton army with this baby dragon. Skeleton army dies. Then on the last 10 seconds I dropped my prince and used a fireball. Then my prince and the witch take down his king tower, so that's another 3 crown victory. Okay, on the next replay we also have an XP level 5. He drops his mini P.E.K.K.A. level 3 and starts the battle. I dropped my skeleton army to take down that. He drops his baby dragon, and I had to use my musketeer, and I dropped my bomb tower just for some defense. He used his cannon too and his witch. I thought my bomb tower could take down his witch, but not very good. He did quite a bit of damage on my arena tower. Then I am on pushing. I used my witch, but then he dropped his barbarian spawner, so I decided that my prince would not do much against those barbarians, so I dropped my prince on the other side. That did quite a bit of damage. Then he drops his witch again with baby dragon. How could things be worse? My tower goes down, but I have my prince, and I dropped my prince on the same side that took down one of his towers. He did quite a bit of damage on my king tower. He dropped his mini P.E.K.K.A and prince, and I took care of both of them. Then I have my pushing card ready. That means my prince and witch along with my bomber and musketeer. So what could he possibly do? Well, he defended it at the last moment, but we are on overtime. He dropped his mini P.E.K.K.A and I dropped my prince and skeleton army, and that ended the game. Another 3-round victory against XP level 5. As I said, winning against XP level 7 is possible, being an XP level 1. Oh, I'm sorry, the video is paused. Anyway, so here's an example. He has his mini P.E.K.K.A and P.E.K.K.A. Though this replay will not be a victory replay, I'm going to lose this time, but you can say that it's not impossible to win. Actually, it's not very tough either. He dropped his P.E.K.K.A and mini P.E.K.K.A. I took care of that. He dropped his spear goblin that almost took down my tower, but I did not look at that. But because you can see, I took down one of his towers and also did significant amount of damage on his king tower. Then he dropped his mini dragon, and that took down my tower. I said I had weakness against, you know, air troops. But then I continued my push with my prince and musketeer and almost took down his tower. And from this point, you can easily say that winning against XP level 7 being an XP level 1 is not impossible. It's just hard, very hard. He has his bomber at level 7 and everything is upgraded. But my point is, it's not impossible. Though I was not lucky enough to win against him this time. He again dropped his P.E.K.K.A and mini P.E.K.K.A that took down almost all of my troops. He almost took down my tower. I was able to defend it, but that was not good enough. He dropped his baby dragon that took down my second tower, and that's literally it. I did not have enough time to take down his tower, though I took care of it. Mostly, if I had a few more time, I would definitely give me a 3 star. I would not take 3 star. He would take 3 star against me. He had his prince and his P.E.K.K.A on, and I probably would not be able to defend that. But from the replay, you can easily say that it's not impossible to win against XP level 7. And I'm telling you, I did win against XP level 7, but I was not ready to upload the video yet, and I'll surely share that with you again when something like that happens. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.